President William Ruto has appreciated the role played by women in politics, saying they are the cornerstone of our country's politics. Speaking today when he presided over the launch of G7 strategy by the Council of Governors, the president noted that women are drivers of change and agents of democratic governance. Yet their active participation in this country's politics is limited, restricted, and always dotted with obstacles. And as Alice Diana reports, women governors said their caucus hopes to meet the target of increasing women governors through mentorship and encouraging more women and girls to aspire for political office.
Ahead of the marking of the International Women's Day slated for 8th March this year, the Women Governors Caucus have today launched the G7 strategy, which seeks to increase the number of women in gubernatorial positions in the next elections from the current 7 to 16. The strategy also seeks to empower and support women leaders in demonstrating efficient, transformational, and strategic governance within the devolved structures. President William Ruto, who presided over the ceremony in Nairobi, said his government will do the best it can to make sure women leadership succeeds. He challenged more women to participate in politics by vying for various elective seats.
There is no doubt as to whether women participate in politics or not, because they do. But now it is time for us to move it a notch higher, that women should not only participate in terms of being voters, they should participate in terms of being candidates and in being elected as leaders.
The president assured the women in the country that by next year, the 2/3 gender rule will be achieved.
The commitment I made is that for the 290 seats, at the very minimum, we must have at least 1/3 being women. Now, I know there is a lot of calculus and mathematics and interpretations and what, but in the bill that is going to go to Parliament, we will make sure that at least more women, and hopefully we can do this by next year, more women get to leadership.
While noting that female genital mutilation, FGM, gender-based violence, early marriages, and childhood pregnancies are some of the contributing factors to minimal participation of women in key sectors of our economy, the president called on both women and men to be champions against these vices and protect the children in this country.
I am asking women leaders, as I do men leaders, to work in concert, all of us, to protect our children, especially from FGM, early marriages, and early pregnancies, because it is destroying the future of many of our children.
Speaking at the same event, former Kitui Governor Charity Ngilu has urged women leaders to work together despite their political affiliations to foster development in the country.
And I want to assure you, Your Excellency, by the way, if you have more women in leadership, they will help you carry a lot of the work that you are doing. They will help you, and very well indeed. You'll be freer than you are today. Women, I think there is something I want to say here about politics. Something is worrying me very much. We women have seen here that we are going to make sure that we will work across political divide. All parties, we as women must come together and ensure that whatever party you are in, we will support you where you are.
The 7 women governors, Anne Waiguru from Kirinyaga, Susan Kihika from Nakuru, Wavinya Ndeti from Machakos, Fatuma Achani from Kwale, Kabira Mwangaza of Meru, and Embu Cecily Marire, assured Kenyans that they will deliver on the promises of devolution.
Governors, we want to assure you, come 2027, we are there. For Honorable Laika to become a governor, I have to deliver in Kwale, because she is my neighbor. I have to deliver. And I want to assure you, we are going to deliver as female governor.
Kuchaguliwa mama kama gavana sio kitu rahisi. Some of us tried for 10 good years to be governors.
What I'm trying to say is, do not be embarrassed to be a woman, because that is who you are. Don't tell yourself that you have to be this hard man. Like my brother Sakaja said, be yourself, be authentic, and once you get the position, do not forget that the reason God put us here, because I believe, it is so that we can take care of those women in Mashinani.
When we were going to the nominations, we were very scared as a women, running in single-member constituencies and running as senators or running as governors. One, we wanted to be assured that the nominations would be free and fair. And we didn't believe, out of experience, that we would get that fairness.
And we want to also let our people know that as women governors, we are making a commitment. And that is why institutional strengthening, transparency and accountability and governance are also very key pillars of us.
For those of us who will not be running, I will be dedicating my time to campaign for women potential governors who have been chosen by their respective parties, to work with them, develop strategies for reaching out on the ground to ensure that we actually increase this number.
Alice Diana, Hope TV News Watch.